like this idea that there's an awareness action gap. And the goal in life is to have a razor thin gap between your awareness and the action associated with that awareness. This is the problem with all self-help content, self-improvement in general, is it's dopamine from information. It's dopamine from awareness. You go read a book, you're like, oh, I read a book, I'm smarter now. Well, you didn't do anything about the book. You didn't do anything about the one thing that you learned. You get the awareness and you feel good about yourself because you have the awareness. Or you go to the therapy session and you feel good about the awareness. But what are you doing about it? Where is the action? You need to shrink that gap that exists. And what I try to get across in everything I put out is, what is the one tiny action that you can take right now? Because sitting around and planning out the perfect action and how I'm gonna, change the trajectory of my life in 10 years, I'm gonna do this, this, and this, doesn't matter. What you need to do is create the little bit of momentum today, whatever that tiny little thing is that you could do. And as I said, that's how you change your life. That's where you convince yourself that oh, I took that tiny action and something happened. So I changed in some tiny way. It's the first thing I say to any young person who comes to me and says they're feeling lost in life is wake up early and work out for 30 straight days. You set your alarm at 6 a.m., 5 a.m., whatever time, and wake up and do a workout. And it has nothing to do with making money. It has nothing to do with your career. It has nothing to do with any of those other areas. What it has everything to do with is rewiring your brain to recognize that you can do a thing and create an outcome. And when you do that, when you convince yourself of that, you become completely invincible, unstoppable.